Ruby Retrograde Tarot NT here, and today what I'm going to be dishing up and serving you guys is another deck from my collection. It's one of the decks that I showed in my previous video where I pretty much unboxed a haul of decks that I ordered from Japan, and this is one of them that I'd like to share this walkthrough and flip through with you guys. And that deck is the Macalon Tarot, or Macalon, I guess, if you want to go by those rules. But anyways, this deck is made and created, I should say, by Kato Macalon. And as you can see, this is a small little deck. It's a RWS clone. As you can see, I ordered it through a Discord friend from Japan, and I just thought that it was adorable, very cute, and now we will together open this box and see what it looks like. So you can even tell just by the little mini fool here that it's a clone, like I mentioned earlier. And so without further ado, let me just grab a little thing here so I can poke at it and open it. Okay. So this deck of cards is rather small. Actually, I wonder if it's just as big or bigger than another small deck I have, the Teeny Tiny Tarot. Just 1 second, I have to go fetch it. So this here, if you saw in the previous video, I had the Teeny Tiny Tarot, and just a side-by-side. Okay, the Macalon is a hair taller. I don't know if you can kind of see it here. Then the Teeny Tiny Tarot, a little bit thinner. It's also a two-piece box, so I don't know if you can kind of tell from here. Okay, so let's open this. It is a two-part box. You know, it's sturdy enough for the purposes. We have this little booklet here already. So cute. Okay, and here, as you can see, if you know Japanese or kanji and katakana and all of that, you will be able to read this. For myself, I'm not necessarily going to be worried about it, because since it seems to more or less be fashioned after the Rider-Waite-Smith illustration, I won't necessarily. It's not as if I don't think I'll be missing very important information. So just little pamphlets. Here's some general instruction on how to shuffle, and it seems that for them they prefer the shuffle it around on the table before picking some cards. And here you would split into 3 before putting it back into a deck, and then taking the cards that you want. And here is an example of the Celtic cross. Is it me? There's a little bit more, because there's an extra like 7 cards, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 7 cards. So that is it. Let's put that away. Now let's take a look at the little itty bitty cards. He's so cute. So here is the back. It has a little plastic holder that we're going to slide off. Oops. And these are the back of the cards, which I like. It's in the shape of a figure 8 or infinity symbol if you want. It's reversible, so no matter which way, you're good. The cards, it's on the thin side. I think thinner than the Teeny Tiny Tarot, for example, but I think it still holds itself. I think it still holds itself well. But definitely be careful when you shuffle them. So now let us start our look-see. Let's go and zoom in a bit so we can see it better. And we'll start with the Fool. I like the font used for the title. And we have this adorable little kid or person who isn't necessarily seeing where he's going, but he's ready to take a leap with a pretty little flower and a little puppy who seems a little bit worried. Then the Magician. So as you can see, very similar to the traditional imagery, down to the belt with the snake here. Oh, that's a very nice High Priestess. I like the look of it. And it seems like the moon is strong enough that it's illuminating around here. And it's a teeny tiny moon as opposed to a bigger moon. But very nice. The Empress, looking very regal. The illustration has this, I don't know, like a 70s, 80s feel, like 80s cartoons. I don't know if you guys, oh, no, maybe a little bit earlier than that. You know what it makes me think of? Oh, yeah, it's that one cartoon with Schoolhouse Rock, I think it's called, if I remember correctly. It kind of, the style makes me think of it. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm not. But that's what it makes me think. But anyways, we have the Emperor here. And I find that he's crossing his leg a little bit Marseille style. Or maybe it's just me mixing the images up. The Hierophant. I'm thinking Santa Claus because of that white beard. And then the Lovers. We have a little bit of nudity going on. So if that bothers you, now you know. The Chariot, the charioteer, is that the word? Looking kind of pressed. Then Justice in position 8. So this is interesting. Normally with the Rider-Waite-Smith, we would have the Strength in position 8. As now we have it in, so that means Strength will be in position 11, whereas Justice will be 8. So now my question is it actually Rider-Waite-Smith, or is it a little bit more Marseille on that sense because of the positions? The Hermit. I wonder what, see, now that would be a good time if I could read Japanese. If they mention the little, it looks like maybe a salamander. Let me see up close. Is it a salamander or a little lizard? What's that all about? Oh, here, I had one card too much. So let us focus back with the Wheel of Fortune. And there goes Strength in 11th. And the Lion here has a little pearl. Followed by the Hangman. Okay, this is a fun death card. The skeleton personage looks like a buccaneer or something, and it kind of looks like it's kind of gloating or kind of showing off its accomplishment. Like, look, I got like maybe 1 or 3 people. I don't know if those are 3 separate crowns or just one big hat. So it either like, look, I got like 3-4 people, or I got 2 people. Looking pretty pleased with itself. Maybe like a dead musketeer. Temperance, looking so nice with the jonquille narcissus. Is that what it is in English? A jonquille? Someone help me out. And the Devil. The illustrations are really fun to me. I don't know, I have this the tower, even, well, I shouldn't say the tower is happy, but I like how it's drawn. It's just the illustration style. I don't know. It has a little splash of happiness, a little cheerfulness. I don't know if maybe it's just me imagining thing for this particular deck, but the Star card. Then the Moon. We have the Sun with the babies. And a nice little heart for the Sun here. I like that. We have Judgment. I think normally in the Rider-Waite-Smith, the silhouette, the people are more gray and you don't necessarily see, I don't know, hair details. I'd have to check it again. But here it seems like maybe they're coming back. They're in the process of coming back as opposed to just straight out of the grave or wherever. And there's even water here going on. So pretty cool. And we got some booty on them too. Jeez. And then the World. Now we're going to go into the minors, and we're starting with the Ace of Wands. Okay. All right, and it seems for the minors, we're just going to have the number and, you know, you figure out what it is type of thing. So here we have the Two of Wands. Okay, 3. Wait, hold on. Let me just look at something because those are boats, but if those are okay. The water is not blue. It's I thought almost that it was like a desert plain, and so it had me wonder why the boats were around here on sand, but maybe it's just the sea under a different light. Maybe the sun is setting or something like that. Oh, look how cute for the Four of Wands. Oh, that's very cute. And the 501, this is a fun looking card too. Well, they are kind of battling it out, but still it's fun. Then we have 6, and I think even the horse here is kind of smirking. I like that touch. And there's 7 of Wands. You can see how he's not pleased. He's determined to, you know, push everyone away. The 8 of Wands. Well, that kid's got a serious knot on his head for the 9 of Wands. Okay, and 10. You can definitely see the effort in carrying all those. And I don't know if it's me, but those ones look like they're easily twice the size of them. Now we have the Page. Followed by the Knight. I do like the Queen of Wands. I like her hair. So fun. And this cat knows things. Then we have the King and the little salamander, I think. Yeah, salamander, right? Because there's salamanders on its train. No, not train. Cape. And then you have one here. Now we are with the Cups. Oh, this is really nice though. Let's look at this a little bit more close. So we have, I think it's a fish. In the Rider-Waite-Smith, it's a bird that carries, I had just know the word in French, le charis, l'hostie, so the wafer, signified the body of Christ and everything. But here it seems to be like some sort of fish, magical fish, or like fantastical fish, just overflowing on these really pretty lotuses down there. This is so nice. Then here with the union there, still so adorable. The Three of Cups. I am really liking more and more this deck the more that I see it. And here for the Four of Cups, it seems that what I'm getting from this card is, as opposed to like not seeing the Four of Cups because they're kind of displeased or bored or whatever, it seems like it's more they're so tired or not completely awake that they're missing this opportunity. They're so like focused there out of tiredness. I'm seeing tiredness because of the little bubbles here. And also another thing, I think in the Rider-Waite-Smith, that hand is to the left as opposed to the right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's usually on that side here. And now, oh, the Five of Cups. What a spell. But you know what? Silver lining, at least the red wine juice, whatever, is not falling on that white tablecloth, because it would be a pain to try to get that stain out. Now we have the Six. Oh, so adorable. It's ridiculous how adorable this is. Seven. It's a typical Rider-Waite-Smith here. Oh, even the moon here has sadness with the 8. Then we have the Nine of Cups. And then the 10. Wow, so much joy. All the cups are in the air. If the cups are in the air, you know it's a rowdy party. Now we have the Page of Cup, where that same little fantasy fish, I'll call it, that we saw in the Ace of Cup is here, with the page and this beautiful pattern on its clothes and the water. Then the Knight of Cup. Ooh, the Queen of Cup, looking pretty good. Look how elaborate, just like the Rider-Waite-Smith, her cup is. We have those fancy fish, fantastical fish carved here on the throne. She's on her spotted lamb, but the sea here is looking pretty good. Now, okay, I kind of wish I had my Rider-Waite-Smith right next to me, because I feel like I want to compare the two to see the similarities and differences. Then the King. Just look at the, hold on, let's look at this closer, because look at the emotions in the King's eyes here. Look at this. Normally in cartoon speak is usually all of this is they're about to cry or something, is there's lots of emotions. But look at that, the seas all over the place, and he's got 2 cups. This is also very interesting. And now we're going to the Ace of Swords. Oops. Quite the nice sword, and the leaves there, the mountains in the background. I like the look of this 2 of Swords. I like how this lady is dressed. And she's not sitting on a rock. It seems like maybe she's on a balcony or something, and there's the sea shining behind her. It's almost magical, girl. Oh, the 3 of Swords. Now it's either cherubs are stabbing at the hearts or they're trying to pull the swords out. The little cherub booties. Now we have a different perspective here. That's interesting for the Four of Swords. It's still the person resting, but instead of the Rider-Waite-Smith, we see the knight, the knight or warrior, kind of this way from profile. Now we see them, definitely they are resting. Even the hands are clasped, which could maybe mean they're more dead than resting, but you know. Look at that, the Five of Swords. That definitely looks like I'm the victor and they are all defeated over here. And we have the 6. Oops. The 7. We can barely see the encampment over there, but it's still there. And then the 8 of Swords. Tied and surrounded. Okay. Another way for the 9 of Swords. Now this time it seems like the swords dropped and the little figure there is in all sorts of a state, as opposed to having the swords kind of this way as if they're about to fall. It looks like they're really falling, and it's just, I don't know, I don't want to say conniption, but it's really like the height of anxiety, really worried and things like that. And then 10, where here all the swords are focused on the person's head, which I guess you could take it as, you know, just the weight of the thoughts. They're just really like doing your head in. You're having a splitting headache because of everything that you're going through. All the thoughts are just, you know, messing with your head. You just can't take it anymore. But interesting. And plus the little person is blue. So now we have the Page of Swords, followed by the Knight. So quick, so fast. The Queen of Swords, so lovely. She's pretty. You have the butterflies on the crown, the butterfly here, even on her throne. Not looking as severe. Then the King. Just no fuss, no muss. And now finally, the Pentacles. This nicely elaborated pentacle. We have a pentagram here in the middle. And let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. A 7-pointed star. Oh wow, for the Two of Pentacles, it's really a juggling act. Like not only there's juggling here, it seems like he's juggling in the water. The boats is hardly keeping up with the waves. It gives me more of a hectic hecticness behind balancing everything. Now the Three of Pentacles, it seems like as opposed to being out, well, was it outside the cathedral in the Rider-Waite-Smith, or more like some sort of hallway? It seems like we were seeing them from the outside in. Okay, then the Four of Pentacles. Now we're seeing it almost top down, the person really clutching, especially clutching at this one. Then the Five of Pentacles. 6. What a generous person. Then for 7, seems like this kid here might not be too happy, or he's not too sure. I don't know, something is bothering him. In the 8 of Pentacles, hard at work. Ooh, what a fancy lady for the 9 of Pentacles. We got the bird, the abundance. The bird is out of its cage. And then 10. That's a nice one too. Now we have the Page of Pentacles. The Knight. The Queen of Pentacles. Now here, see, I'm pretty sure they're, let's see, seeing as Pentacles are Earth sign, I'm very sure those would not be the Rams for Aries. This should probably be the Bull for Taurus. But don't they look more Aries-like? Is it me? Let me know. And then finally we have the King of Pentacles. Ah, there. See, that's what I mean. Here, at the head of his throne, those definitely look more Oxish or Taurus-like than these here. See? Maybe those are supposed to be more like Capricorn. Wait, is Capricorn Earth or water? Am I saying something ridiculous? Anyways, y'all tell me. Taurus? Taurus? No, eh? But in any case, here for the king, we even see so abundant and secure is he. He even got a single foot, one whole foot on this dragon-like creature, and this dragon-like creature isn't even fighting it. Maybe it's dead, for all we know, but I don't know. It doesn't look dead to me because it seems like this eye is open. But yeah, so secure, no worries. Just the foot is fine to control this dragon imp-like creature. And so there you have it, the flip through and the overview of the Macalon Tarot. And even I think I was just noticing that as I was flipping the cards, it seems here, depending at the back of the cards, you can see some of the images of the majors. That would be Judgment here, that could be Emperor, Hierophant, Sun, Justice, Hermit, Temperance, I'm not too sure that one, and the Moon, maybe that one would be Empress. So that's pretty cool. So now that we've gone through all of them, let us do a little shuffle to see how they are. So as you can see, there wasn't too much shininess happening because those are matte. No extra coating on them. So let us go, and you'll see that there, it seems like there's a separation of color, but it's because of the back here, the white corners with the red front, so it looks like there's extra designs on the edges there. So let us go. So adorable with the shuffle. Now the thing is, at least for me with smaller decks, because I have bigger hands, I kind of have to be careful how I handle them so that I don't fold cards by accident because I'm gripping them too hard. But so far, it's not too bad. Shuffling is fine and dandy. I just have to be careful. Overhand shuffling is, there's nothing to say. It's perfectly fine. When I do the little riffle shuffle, I don't think I would do a whole bridge shuffle because either my hands are too big or the cards are too short for me. try to, yeah, no, I wouldn't even try. I'm not going to try because that's how I end up folding cards or breaking them. So just a soft little shuffle is fine. Yeah, see, even then. Oh, there we go. What do we have? Oh, look at that. We have the Empress. I don't know if I would say this is one of my favorite cards in this deck, but it's definitely up there. Just how regal she's looking. And we can see here, because it's the Empress, there's the creativity, where here she just looks so sure of herself. You know, there's abundance and wealth and all of that. Even down to the ring, like, that's a pretty big ring she's rocking. So there you go. So overall, what I can say about this deck is that it is a lovely, lovely deck. It shuffles nicely. It isn't clumpy. The cards are a little bit on the thin side, so you do have to be careful, especially if you riffle shuffle, kind of like what I do, so that you don't grip them too hard and they end up folding in your hands. The illustrations, they are so adorable, so lovely. It gives this little Saturday cartoon. If you know, you know what I mean about the Saturday cartoon. Even like the older ones, like the 80s, 70s, the Schoolhouse Rock type of one. Conjunction, what's your function? You know. Otherwise, while it does look like it is a clone, like certain aspects of it, the images look very much like what you would see in a, oh, see this, I like that one. It looks like what you would see in a typical Rider-Waite Smith. It does have creativity to it. It's not just a redraw, if I can call it that. There, like, for example, the Ace of Cups, like that's right there. You don't, in the Rider-Waite Smith, it has a bird as opposed to a fish. And also for this deck of card, strength and justice are switched. So you'll have strength in 11 and justice in 8, which kind of makes me want to read it Marseille style. But I don't know. I'll see when I use it, if I want to read it Marseille style just because of that, or if I'll just leave it Rider-Waite Smith, but just keep in mind of the position change. But otherwise, this is such a pretty deck. The box is nice and cute and small. It would be easy to just toss it in a bag and go, because it's not as big as, you know, standard size deck. But yeah, if I'll post a link of where potentially you can buy, because at the time of that I'm filming this, I don't know if it's still in stock. If I do find a place where you can buy it, it's probably eBay would be your best bet, but whatever I'll find, I'll put it in the description of the video. Yeah, and then you can let me know if it, well, you know, hopefully I'll make sure that they're as legitimate as possible also. But let me know, what do you think of this deck? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Would it be something that you would go hunt for to add to your collection? Any questions about it, just let me know in the comment section down below. Boop boop. And until next time, thank you so much for spending some time to go through this deck unboxing and flip through with me. And up till next time, bye bye guys.